Oh, you cried.
Congratulations.
Oh.
This is it. High school.
Shiva. Shiva.
Oh man, why do you have to be doing that?
Because I can.
He is grooming himself.
Because I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
We salute all our teachers who have mastered their areas and given to us the precious and intangible gift of knowledge, who have guided us in writing those book reports, doing school projects, and many other assignments. Our parents were invited to share us this great moment because they have also contributed to our knowledge. Salute also to the guests who are present here today for taking the time to come and celebrate with us our accomplishments. Indeed, a beautiful moment in our lives. Thank you to all for sharing this proud moment.
I'm honored to introduce our next speaker. I've known her for the 4 years I've been here at Lambs. She's been a help to her peers and to the teachers as well. She has spread cheerfulness and has never failed to listen or give advice. Please welcome our ESO President Stephanie Paynes.
Good morning, Ms. Opals, teachers, friends, and family. 4 years ago, I came to Louis Armstrong, walking into a new school, knowing just about 6 people.
arts very interesting. In the past, he has been known as the teacher with all the comic books, or as the one who tells great Halloween stories.
About 10 years ago, when I was doing my student teaching, In conversation, I once referred to the students I was working with as my kids. And my cooperating teacher said, you know you're in the right line of work when you start thinking about the students along those lines. When you start taking ownership of them. And you
the nation's largest housing revival, with nearly 64,000 units of new and rehabilitated housing completed over the past decade. Fernando Ferrer lobbied Washington and won a $50 million lending authority program by the Small Business Administration, the only one of its kind in New York City, to make low-cost, fixed-rate loans to enable small business to create jobs. Beyond this distinguished career, politically, Ferrer has 5 consecutive electoral victories and is highly regarded nationally, having hosted national presidential debates for Democratic Party candidates in 1992 and 1988, chaired the Hispanic caucus of the Democratic National Committee, delivering the National Platform Opportunity Plank to delegates at the DNC in 1992. It is my privilege to introduce to you the Bronx Borough President, Fernando Ferrer.
Thank you very much, Amy. That was a very generous and lovely introduction. If this is an indication of what your principal tells me is the best 8th grade she has ever seen, this city is in good shape indeed. So to the principal and faculty and staff, to the distinguished visitors and guests, to the parents and friends of the graduates, to that wonderful chorus we heard, an orchestra, and to the class of 2001. First graduating class of the century. Well, I heard this was not only the best 8th grade, but evidently the loudest 8th grade. Okay, let's hear it for loud. I'm very privileged and honored to be a part of your celebration. And I'm going to make it short because I don't want to be the guy to stand between you and a graduation party. But I did want to tell you a few things. First, how proud I am to be a part of this next step in your lives. Graduation from the 8th grade, getting on to the challenges of high school. Students who came to the Louis Armstrong Middle School from a variety of different neighborhoods in Queens, perhaps speaking a number of different languages over your dinner table. Born here or born in another country, of parents born here or born in another country, new Americans and less new Americans, wherever you came from, whatever language you speak, over the dinner table, however big or small your bank account, and from whatever neighborhood you came from, it doesn't much matter how you walked into the Louis Armstrong Middle School, but it matters to me how you walk out among the proudest and most distinguished graduates of the New York City public school system. I'm proud of you. But I wanted to tell you something else too. This is not only about your graduation, your commencement, your going to the next level, a celebration of your achievements, a celebration of your parents and your teachers helping to bring you to this place. It's about something else. It's about the power of a good education. Because once you have it, that is the one thing that doesn't go up or down in the stock market. That's the one thing you can't lose or misplace. That's the one thing that no one can pick your pocket of. A good education is a transforming, powerful thing. It has made the humble great. It has made those who come from poor families dream their own very large dreams. In my case, I came from a neighborhood similar to perhaps the ones that some of you came from. I grew up on Fox Street in Hunts Point in the Bronx. I don't know if any of you know where that is. And if any of you grew up on that street, now I know you came to Queens, so we sent our best to Queens. But on that street, it was a tough place. Lived in a 5-story walk-up. I hadn't seen an elevator building until I took the scholarship exam for a high school in the Bronx, went to Fordham Road. I go, whoa, this is the way the other half lives. They've got elevators. We walked up 5 flights of steps. I thought it was good for your cardiovascular system. Played stickball on Fox Street. I shined shoes on the corner of Southern Boulevard and 149th Street. But I'm a lucky guy. I got a great education. Went to a wonderful elementary school, a great high school, and one of America's great universities for free on 2 scholarships, and it wasn't merely because I was the smartest guy on Fox Street. Don't get me wrong, I was. But that wasn't the only reason. The reason was, even then, there was hope. There was opportunity. There was a pathway for someone who wanted to dream big dreams to get a great education, a powerful education. And that's the only reason I'm talking to you as your keynote speaker this morning instead of some other guy. It's because I came that way. That's the way you are coming too. And it's something to celebrate. It's something to be enormously proud of, but it's also something to recognize as a turning point in your lives. It was because of that powerful, transforming education that a kid who would normally play stickball right in front of his house didn't go the way of some other kids who played stickball with him. Became the 11th borough president of the Bronx. Became the youngest member of the city council from his borough before that, and the youngest member of leadership in the city council before that. In fact, when I was elected borough president over 14 years ago, I was the youngest borough president in this city. 14 years later, I still am the youngest borough president in this city, which gives you an indication of why they have term limits. But all of that is as the result of a powerful and transforming education, the kind that you have received here. So what do you do with that? Yes, you have a graduation party. Yes, you have some fun this summer. And you get ready for high school. The work is not over. The study is not over. In fact, in some ways, it's only beginning. But what it takes you to is something that makes your parents proud and your teachers proud. What it takes you to is a better place. I did better than my mother did. That's what she wanted for me. I did better than my grandmother did, who came here from Puerto Rico in the 20s to work in the needle trades, and then the best job she ever got, working in the kitchen of the Waldorf Astoria Hotel until the day she retired. I did better because they wanted me to, and because there was hope and opportunity. There's hope and opportunity for you today, and every chance for you